Let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, I got fashion farthings. Yeah, hello? Oh yeah, I forgot, I just clicked on that. God, there's so many cases and all of their heads. She's like the most normal, and I guess him too, but what is wrong with this man? And this man. I don't like the fact that he looks like Benson from the regular show. I guess we'll just kind of do them in order. Like, there's no reason to, but Ghost busted. I don't know there were gonna be ghosts in this game. Well, that's very odd. We're in the right area, aren't we? This is where Miss Wight, like a white, I get it. Miss Wight said she lived, isn't it? Yes, according to the map, her house should be around here somewhere, but I don't see a mansion fitting that description nearby. Lisa Wight. Lisa Wight. Okay, that's not a pun. Her first name's just Lisa. Lisa Wight is one of the 7 dragons, isn't she? That's right, so she's sure to have a very luxurious home. Now, where could it be? Look for the one that looks spooky. Remind me again why she's asked us out here in the middle of the night. She simply told us that she had a mystery she needs help unraveling. She specifically asked us to come at night, but she wouldn't elaborate any further. Perhaps she's very busy during the day? What is it, Kat? That suspicious-looking person over there. Do you see her? Oh, great. It's that Emiliana Perfetti from Scotland Yard. Perfect storm. So it is. Well, I wonder what she's doing out here at this time of the evening. Let's go and say hello. It would be rude to ignore her. I mean, I guess, except she's kind of rude to us. Good evening, Emiliana. Go where? Oh, it's you. You shouldn't sneak up on people. Sudden shocks to the system are very bad for the skin, you know. Sorry, we weren't trying to surprise you. So, what are you doing in this district at this time of night? Work, of course. I was asked to pay a visit to a rather prestigious lady's residence. You were? Well, that's why we're here. You're here on business, too. Yes, we're just on our way to Lisa Wight's home. You've heard of her, I presume? She's one of the 7 dragons. That is where I'm going too. This is very strange. She told me she has a mystery she needs help to solve. That's right. Well, I wonder what this mystery is. It's mysterious already. We don't even know where this lady lives. That's pretty mysterious. Clearly, it's something very troubling. After all, she asked for the best analyst at Scotland Yard, and apparently a schoolgirl detective as well. Wow, rude. I'm a real detective, Emiliana. Well, anyway, you might actually be able to, might be able to be of some use. I can't find her residence. Can you help? I don't know where she lives either. Don't bring that on me. We're in the same boat, it seems. We were just looking for it too. Should be just here, according to the map. Well, in that case, we'll just have to ask a passerby. Like the same, this woman, can we get somebody that's not her? Excuse me, I wonder if you could help us? No, what's the matter, dear? I'll gladly help if I can, of course. Could you tell us where to find Miss Lisa Wight's residence? Well, the White House, you say? Ugh. That's in America. Is she having a stroke? That's rude. She's just shivering, bro. Oh dear, you see, well, the White House is, well, people tell awful tales about that place. What kind of tales? Oh no, I really shouldn't be gossiping, should I? No, just do it. If you want to know the way, all you need to do is follow that street over there. When you reach the spot where the street lights run out, you've arrived. It's very dark, so mind you don't fall over. Thank you very much. We'll be careful. Oh, that's my pleasure. I must say, though, venturing to the White House, you're very brave. Thanks. Aren't you concerned by what that old woman just said? Concerned? What do you mean? She said people tell awful tales about Miss White's house. Well, we don't know if the tales are true, do we? Unless we go and find out for ourselves, of course, yeah. So let's hurry up, Emiliana. Don't leave me behind, please. Wait. Yeah, okay. To the end of the street, I guess. Do I need to zoom? Oh. If you move over this marker and press A, okay. You can move to, oh, well, look, dang, that is a big house. You can move to different locations on the map, yes. Okay, so just move to there. Even though it's not like a real, okay, up. Yeah. Hello. Move. Yeah, that's a big mansion.
Always carry a knife.
Also, hello, RC.
Just like you told me.
This must be the place, I presume. Are you sure? I mean, you haven't made a mistake. It looks, well and truly like a magnificent haunted house. Yeah. Gonna have dinner in the river part of the TV unit to make wait, what? Oh, the TV unit, not the TV. I was like, RC, what are you talking about? Ghost busted. What did they do? Catriel, you didn't have to actually say it. Well, it looks like a haunted house. What else do you want me to say? Slender's desperate. He wants to open. Oh, okay, makes sense. Are you perhaps scared of ghosts, Emiliana? Well, yes, I am. Does that make me a bad person? Not at all. It's just interesting to see a different side of you, that's all. You're usually so cool and collected. Fear is a vital survival instinct, you know. Someone like you who doesn't understand fear wouldn't last 5 minutes in the wild. Wow, rude. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, really? Wow. Well, luckily for me, I'm not planning any trips to Outer Mongolia. What? What are you two yapping about? Why Outer Mongolia? What's wrong with Mongolia? Please, ladies, let's not fight. Shall we go in now we found the place? Is it still loud? Oh, God. Like, when I checked yesterday, it felt like, or when I checked the video, it sounded like I was incredibly loud. Like, compared to it. So, I don't know. Like, I have the limiter on the HD 60 set to, like, 7 or 8 decibels lower. Here, give me a second. Did I say this line? Oh, yes, of course. The mystery. Keep your mind on the job, cat. Yeah. Miss Wright, hello, it's Catriel Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. No answer. Perhaps she's gone out? Or maybe she's a ghost. Surely it's simply that a house is so large she can't hear you from wherever she is inside. Elora, how about knocking on the door? Yeah, why don't yell. I don't stand outside of people's houses and yell. Yes, let's do that. Okay, well, first things first, hint coins. Hint coin? Oh, well, that's the door. Well, hello, Miss Wright. It's rather peculiar. There's no sign of anyone being in. Well, except there's a light on. It's starting to feel like a horror film. Things are getting interesting now. Interesting? You have a warped personality, Catriel Layton. Let's see. The door appears to be unlocked. Shall we go in? No! That really would be like a horror film. It's fine. A lost party of youths in the woods who stumble across a terrifying haunted house in the middle of the night and foolishly venture inside. Yes, it's textbook. What I can never understand about films like that is why they go inside in the first place. It makes no sense. That's what makes it interesting, because they're stupid. Well, you could wait out here on your own if you like. Elora, let's go in. What a scaredy cat. Yeah. Don't worry, there are lights on inside. Look. Yes, well, I'm here on police business after all. I must be professional. Is that right? Okay, oh. Oh, what's this? It's an aeroplane. That's a weird way to spell that. Oh. Gosh, it's rather terrific. Yes, a terrifically gothic mansion. Yeah, you can be scared. It's okay, bro. Nobody's gonna judge you. Well, somebody might judge you, but not me. I feel like there should be more hint points. With all the ivy growing up the walls, it's almost as if the house is saying keep out. Yeah, and yet we're foolishly going in. Even with the lights on inside, this house gives me the creeps. Yeah. Maybe this window? Or usually it's like the chimney or the very tops. Oh well. Guess we'll go inside the house. Hello, is anybody home? No, there's nobody here. We'll have to go. Oh, there's creepy dolls. There's creepy dolls and candles and things. But the lights are on, and the place doesn't feel empty. So if there is nobody at home, perhaps this really is a haunted house. Is that the mystery, if this house is haunted or not? Catriel, stop it. I'm only pulling your leg. Careful, cat, or she'll run off screaming down the street like a little girl. I find it hard to believe that there's nobody at home. Miss Wight asked both of us to come at this time. Wait. What is it? I thought I heard something. What did you hear? What was it? Was it a good? Nope. Oh, hi. Oh, God, that guy. Those eyes. Good evening and welcome. His name is Wooster. Why is your name why are there so many O's in this man's name? Ah! How unexpected, visitors. It's a ghost. No, he's not a ghost. He's Wooster, according to his name thing. Creepy dolls. Oh. Hint coin. Hint coin and couch. I say that it doesn't look all that, but this sofa is jolly comfortable. So you're just gonna sit on the sofa without being invited? Terrible. This is why he's not allowed to go places. Is there another? Hint coin. Oh, what a lot of candles. Hint coin. Ha ha. Okay, let's talk to Wooster. It's most unforgivable of me not to have noticed your arrival and greeted you in the proper fashion. I apologize. Welcome to the Wight residence. I am the Wight's butler, Wooster. Wooster? Did he say butler or scary old man? I didn't catch it. Hello, Wooster. I'm Catriel Layton, and this is... yes, Emiliana Perfetti, Scotland Yard. Hello. Miss Wight has asked us to come because she has a mystery she wants help solving. Very good, ma'am. I'm sure Miss Wight would like to give you the details personally. Miss Wight is the head of the household, I believe. Indeed, ma'am. Mr. and Lady Wight regrettably passed away in an unfortunate accident. Miss Wight was their only child. The young Miss Wight is disinclined to venture outside the residence. She is of a solitary disposition. That sounds a lot like me. Really? What does she do to entertain herself all alone in this large house, I wonder? I mean, it could be anything, really. Since infancy, Miss Wight has been a most adept at crafts and handiworks, ma'am. She maintains a full schedule of such activities. I see, and could you tell us where we might find Miss Wight now, Mr. Wooster? Please, Wooster? Of course, ma'am. Kindly proceed directly up the staircase. Miss Wight is expecting you. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go kindly up the stairs. Would you kindly? Upstairs to the ground floor of the Wight residence. Oh, hi. See, she's not very spooky looking. She's cute. Hello? Oh, you've come. At last, a normal room with a normal person in it. That would appear to be Miss Wight. Let's find out what this is all about. Okay, first I'm going to touch your bed. Oh yes, the bed is everything you'd expect from a bed in a stately mansion like this. Oh, a puzzle. A light puzzle. Miss Layton, look, there's a puzzle hiding here. Well, a stumper, not a spook. And then in the spirit of puzzle solving, I'll unstump it without delay. Good job, Catriel. Puzzle 57, Ghosts and Gifts 2. Was that a thing? A little boy is desperate to win a toy at the fairground, so he's trying his hand at a game involving ghosts and gifts. You have to line up all of the gifts horizontally, vertically, or diagonally to win. But if you accidentally make a line of ghosts while you're shuffling things around, you lose. You can move the ghosts and gifts up, down, left, or right into any empty space. Okay. Oh, into an empty space. Sorry. Ah, immediate failure. Okay, what if I... Aha! Is that a horizontal line? I'm so smart. Ah, crap. I spooked myself into a corner. Okay, Ah, son of a... Ghosts are hard. This hard. Oh wait. God, this could have been done in 5 moves.
To solve this now.
I did it.
And that's how it's done.
Watch out for those ghost kids. They'll take your presents. You did it! The boy's chuffed to bits that the toy plane you just helped him to win. Seeing how happy it's made him is all the reward you need. Thanks. There, it's disappeared in a puff of smoke now that I've solved it. I say, puzzles are rather like ghosts in the way, aren't they? It's almost as if you have to solve them to let them rest in peace. Oh, I'm sure Emiliana would like to hear that. Hello? Whoa! Fashion farthings! I mean, considering how fashionable this lady is, that makes sense. Yeah, hand coin. Nice dolls. I don't dislike dolls, but these ones look like they're about to move on their own accord. Well, I mean, sometimes they do. There doesn't appear to be anything unusual about this mirror, other than its location in this horrible, creepy house. Wow, judgmental much? calm down, Emiliana. Not everybody can live in a perfect, non-creepy world. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you. Oh, you have a puzzle for me. Probably to test my mettle. Hello, Miss Wight. I'm Catriel Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. Hello, Catriel. Thank you for coming. So you, I presume, are from Scotland Yard? Yes, I am Emiliana Perfetti. If we could get straight down to business, please. Do you have some problem here at your home, Miss Wight? Oh, please, call me Lisa. Yes, I've consulted so many people already, but no one seems to be able to solve my problem because they all suck. Then, the other day, Madame Dublé mentioned a lovely young detective woman she knew. I see. So she recommended me. How kind of her. Yes, and I also heard there was an extremely competent analyst at Scotland Yard, so, well, I thought perhaps one of you might be able to help, so I decided to invite you both here to explain. Well, we'll certainly do our best, I'm sure. Could you tell us what the problem is then, Lisa? Yeah, what is the problem? Is it ghosts? Oh yes, of course, but if you don't mind, I'd rather like you to solve this puzzle first. I don't want to waste your time, you see. If you can't manage this, I'm sure the ghost will prove too much for you. Ghosts? Yeah, she said it. She said ghosts. Puzzle 56. 50 picker-rats? Well, I'd say we're friendly rivals. Maybe. Something like that. Some cheeky ghosts want to play with you. It's a game where you have to listen to what they all say and then figure out who is lying. It seems there will be a maximum of 2 of them who are not telling the truth. Okay, so it could be 1 or 2. Select the ghost's face to hear what they have to say and work out which one of them is lying and which isn't. Select the ghost to see the comment and see... Yeah, okay. Yes. Oh. There are no liars among us. I am the one who is lying. Or I'm the only one who's lying. There are 2 liars among us. Not everyone is lying, you know. That's such a... Shut your face. Okay. Okay. So if there were no liars among us, and I'm the only one who's lying, then they would be a liar. And that would be a liar. And then you would be telling the truth. And then you would also be telling the truth. But it's a maximum of 2. Because there are 2 liars among us. Among us. And then not everyone is lying because both of you aren't lying. Ah. I feel like it's 2. Because if you say there are no liars among us, like that just can't be true. If all this other stuff. So, figure out who's lying. I'm gonna assume it's these 2. We're gonna submit. I might be off though.
This should do it, I think.
No, I did it. Okay. Haha! Deductive reasoning wins again. You did it. A and B were lying. They're really enjoying that game. Looks like they're not done playing yet. What does that mean? What does that mean? Fibbing Phantoms has been added to the puzzle index. Well, Lisa, do we pass muster? I've solved your little puzzle. Wonderful. Yes, I feel sure I'm talking to the right people now. You see, it's about the worrying, well, blood-curdling, really, events that have been taking place here. Blood-curdling? I don't know if you'll believe me when I tell you this, but we have ghosts. I knew it! Yes, and not just a few either. The whole house is crawling with them. That's amazing! So this really is a genuine haunted house. What are you so excited about, Catriel? I don't know, I'd be kind of excited. I'm afraid I have no idea why the ghosts have chosen to visit. Perhaps they're departed souls with a grudge against my family? Or perhaps the house is built on some significant site? Or some other reason entirely. I just don't know. But whatever the reason, the ghosts are here and their malice is directed at me. Do you mean the ghosts are scaring you? They're intimidating you? And this happens on a daily basis? And that's right. Various supernatural phenomena have been taking place. I'm so scared, I don't know what to do. I've consulted so many people already. I had construction workers and surveyors here trying to determine if what's happening is really the work of ghosts. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. I asked the police to investigate in case it's criminal activity that's behind it. When none of those avenues bore fruit, I even had a famous spiritual medium and a shaman here trying to help. But no one has been able to stop these mysterious happenings at all. I see. So you've really been at your wit's end. But you heard about us. I really don't think it's a profiler that you need, Miss White. I'm not sure at all we can be of any assistance against ghosts. Of course we can. Any mystery solved, that's Layton Detective Agency motto. How can you possibly claim that? So does that mean you'll take the case, Miss Layton? And you, Miss Perfetti? Look at her. How could you say no to that face? Just a moment. I really don't. Of course we will. Whatever is going on here, it will be it ghosts or guinea pigs. We'll get to the truth of it. I haven't agreed to anything yet. Oh, thank you so much. Such a relief. Wait, what? Yep, you're in it now. Profiling ghosts? This isn't really in my job description, Catriel. But Lisa is clearly extremely worried. We must do our best for her, don't you think? Oh, I say, you're so generous of heart, miss. I do agree. It's our duty to help people who are in trouble. No self-respecting English gentlewoman could turn their back on a person in need. Well, I have Italian blood. Va bene. I don't like to be manipulated like this, but as you say, we have a duty to care for the community. So shall we start by investigating the house? No, I think we should start by questioning all the relevant parties. We need more information about what exactly is happening here. I certainly don't disagree. Allora, I will accompany you, not because I'm spooked, but because it's the information. Oh, really? But in the Savoy Theater case, you were determined to operate independently. There may be vital evidence or hints that you overlook without me there to point them out. Sure, it's got nothing to do with you not wanting to be alone in here, has it? Scaredy cat. Your dog has a very disconcerting bark, Catriel. Come along then, let's get started. I think it's clear who the best source of information about the goings-on of the house will be. Yeah, your dog is giving me sass. Yeah, let's go talk to the butler. Usually the butler would know. Butlers know everything. Gosh, ghosts. It's rather scary, isn't it? Gosh, ghosts. Scary, believe in that rubbish, Ernest. You mean you don't, Cheryl? I'm a dog. Why do dogs care about ghosts? Of course not. It's gotta be some big misunderstanding. May I? Ah! Ah! It would appear that I startled you, sir. My apologies. Yeah, you should apologize to Ernest, too. That poor pup nearly jumped out of his skin. What an exceptional canine you keep, ma'am. One discerns an almost intelligent tone to her bark. Thank you, Wooster. In fact, we were hoping to speak with you about what's been happening here in the house, completely disregarding that Wooster just misgendered your dog. Cannot believe this. The amount of disrespect. Indeed, ma'am. It is to be understood that you have accepted Miss White's request. Then, very good. I shall endeavor to answer any questions you care to ask. Lisa tells us you've been experiencing a lot of ghostly visitations recently, is that right? That is correct, ma'am. Phenomena of the supernatural are to be observed here with some regularity. Since the late Mr. White passed away, that is. It is my understanding that the rather unfortunate moniker of the 6 White House Horrors has been adopted by local residents. That is unfortunate. The 6 White House hauntings has a more mysterious ring to it, don't you think? Great idea, Cat. Mock the terrifying butler. Tell me, Wooster, have you witnessed any of these strange happenings yourself? Indeed, sir, I have seen the ghosts of which Miss White speaks. A most spine-chilling experience. It was the first of the 6 occurrences, an incident that has come to be referred to as the ghosts in the garden. Tell us more. Very good, ma'am. One evening, I was performing my usual duties, patrolling the grounds that surround the property. As I was walking through the garden, I heard a peculiar noise, somewhat like a muffled voice. Compelled to investigate, I approached the source of the sound. To my surprise, I observed a great number of ghostly forms in one corner of the garden, jostling and writhing together. I say, discombobulated, I nevertheless had the presence of mind to retire before the apparitions became aware of my presence. Regrettably, however, I stumbled upon a small shrub and was bound to exclaim. Unsurprisingly, the ghost heard my outcry. They turned to face me, and with great malice in their eyes, made an utterance thusly. Ooh! Ah! Ah! That is the tale of the ghosts in the garden, ma'am. You certainly tell it very vividly, Wooster. And you say there are 6 such tales? Indeed, sir. That which I have just relayed to you, and 5 others, of equally disturbing nature, I'm told. I trust you will uncover them all. We most certainly will, don't you worry. Bye, I guess? Ugh, that butler's too creepy for words. Did you hear what he was saying, Emiliana? You were standing a long way back. Of course I could. Now tell me, how exactly are you planning on getting details of the other 5 tales? By asking people. Let's see if there are any locals nearby who can give us some information. It sounds like this wonderful haunted house is something of a local attraction. Laura, can we leave? I agree it would be a good idea to find some witnesses who don't actually live here if we can. All right, then let's go back out onto the street and see who's around. Okay, I guess we're going to the street. Thanks for the info, Wooster. Spooky man. I thought that would give me one of the clues. I bet the clues are shaped like a ghost this time. This house still gives me the creeps. It's funny, I would have never said you were the type to believe in ghosts, Emiliana. A good profiler must always interpret data with an open mind. Allowing your personal beliefs, that ghosts cannot possibly exist, to cloud your judgment is an elementary and fatal mistake. You seem like you believe in ghosts an awful lot. Oh, I thought you were just scared. What did you say? Yeah, I mean, sorry, nothing. So, shall we find some people to question? Yeah, like, random man here? Hello, what are you doing outside this man's with a pocketbook? Don, hello, Miss, let me see. Ah, yes, Miss Layton and Emiliana. Good evening. Oh, it's the reporter. What are you doing here, DC Booker? According to my notes, the owner of this house, yes it is. Here it is. A Miss White has asked Scotland Yard for help. she's been the target of some rather grisly supernatural going-ons and wonders if, yes, she wonders if it could be the work of pranksters. We're, investigating. Lisa didn't tell us she enlisted the help of the police already, didn't she? So, he's the constable. I thought he was the... I swear there was a dude who was trying to get, like, reports. So, Detective Constable, how is the investigation going? The details are all here somewhere. Inspector Hastings was on the case, but he was called away unexpectedly. Really? I wonder what for. He asked me to, let's see. Oh, yes, to take over the investigation. So, I'm taking over the investigation. Have you learned anything useful at all? My notes do say that, yes, here. No, we haven't discovered anything that could explain the happenings. However, well, I did spot a rather suspicious-looking shadow at the window before. And it is your job to look out for suspicious-looking things, you know, Constable. Yes, miss, I'm sure I noted that in my observations here somewhere. Here we are. I was investigating the grounds of the house by myself late one night. Something made me look up for some reason. I saw a shady-looking shadow at one of the mansion's windows. All shadows are shady, Constable. But surely it was just somebody standing at the window, wasn't it? Yes, it was much bigger than a person, though. And it just, then it just disappeared. Poof, like that. Well, that certainly sounds like a supernatural phenomenon. And after asking some local residents, I discovered that it's been seen before. People around here call it the Wraith at the Window. I guess that's story number 2. I'm afraid that's, let me check. Yep, that's all I know. The Wraith at the Window, presumably that counts as another of the 6 mysterious happenings. Yes, I think so too, Ernest. Well then, that's one more off the list. Oh, I guess, yeah, we're just gonna keep going around. Is Granny Riddleton still over here? Let's ask around here if anybody knows anything about these 6 White House horrors, shall we? Seems they're quite famous in the immediate neighborhood, at least. Perhaps, but I doubt we'll find many people on the streets at this time of night. Well, except for the exact same lady who's been on the street, like, the whole time. Dearie me, there you are. I've been ever so worried about you, you know. I presume you know all about the strange occurrences at the Wight residence? Oh, yes, I do. I make it my business to. Of course, I didn't want to say anything before because I didn't want to scare you. But people say that the house is haunted, that it's been cursed for these past years. Makes it sound like it's a relatively recent thing. Well, all the rumors started after old Mr. Wight passed away, you see. I heard it from a friend, first of all, and she heard it from one of her friends, of course. A friend of a friend? Hardly the most convincing of stories, but continue. Well, she was invited by Miss Wight, apparently. Very late at night it was. She was shown to the living room, and it was just waiting for Miss Wight when a puppet that was on display there started moving all its own. No one was touching it or holding it or anything. It just moved. And then, just when she thought it was over, the accursed thing's eyes shot open and it started to cackle. Cackle, would you believe it? Well, I mean, you said it, so I guess I have to believe it. Oh, no. Oh, I don't even like thinking about it. I'm sure you don't. Well, my friend's friend was obviously quite beside herself. She didn't bother making her excuses. She just fled. Fled right out of the house, she did. Oh, it's a chilling tale, isn't it? It's one of the so-called 6 White House horrors, you know. The possessed puppet, people call it. You've been Very helpful, thank you. Terrifying, but helpful. Oh, well, I don't like to gossip, but if it helps, do take care when you're visiting that place again, won't you? I shudder to think what you might find in there. Thanks, Miss Riddleton. So, the possessed puppet. That's another tale under our belts. They seem to be something of an urban legend around here. Let's keep going and see if we can find out what the others are. There aren't very many people about at this hour to ask, are there? No, it's rather different from when we came to this area during the day. There were lots of people around then, weren't there? Oh yes, that's when we were visiting Madame Doublet's residence, isn't it? It's not far from here, if I'm not mistaken. Are we gonna go there now? That's right, miss. I wonder how Rex is getting along. Rex? Who's Rex? Oh, I'm sorry, Emiliana. Rex is Madame Doublet's pet iguana. Iguana? What a strange pet to have. Actually, Lisa said it was Madame Doublet who recommended me to her, didn't she? I think that calls for a visit. We must go and thank her at once. This is hardly the time to make social calls, Catriel. All right then, let's make it a business call. We'll ask some questions while we're there. She may well know something about the 6 White House horrors, mightn't she? I suppose that makes some sense. Good, it's a plan then. Let's pay her a visit at once. Why? To the is that the, that's like to the right of the resident, or the left of the residence. This is Madame Doublet's house? What an impressive villa. Shall we go in then? Not yet. Let's ask some questions of people on the street first. Good idea. Somebody might be able to tell us something useful about the Wight residence. I was about to say though, like, I haven't gotten any of the We haven't gotten, yeah, it is a ghost shape. We've talked an awful lot. We still haven't gotten any relevant stuff. Stash and Scarfin, he probably wants help with another puzzle because that's really what he does. The night is ripe for puzzle solving, am I right? If the puzzle is interesting enough, I'd happily solve it at any time. Yes, I'm sure you would. You obviously have puzzles under your skin already. Well, it's your lucky night. I don't want people saying that in the middle of the night to me. Yeah. A group of monsters has appeared. Oh my god. Defeat all the monsters and level up all 3 of the heroes to level 5. They each need a different number of experience points to level up. Blue on the left needs 5, the yellow in the middle needs 10, and red on the right needs 15. Press and hold A to select a hero and move him or her on top of an enemy to attack. It's also possible to undo a move by selecting the attacked enemy. Let the battle commence. Okay. Whoa, oh my god, math. Math! They all need to be level 5. But for some reason, the warrior on the right needs a lot of experience. Somebody chose the hard path. Okay, oh, wait. Level 4, 50, so I need 5 more. Oh, there's no 5 though. Ah, man. So I need, if I do 25, then I need 35. Which would be... Math! Ah, quick math. Oh, that would make you level 6. That would make you level 3. And then I need 10 more. Am I just really good at games? I sure as hell am! Submit!
This is an interesting one.
I would play an RPG if it was like a click and drag. Yes. Actually, there's probably plenty of stuff like that. You did it! The monsters have all been defeated and the heroes have leveled up. Now that they're all level 5, they're all level 5. The best level to be. I mean, I'd say level 100 is a pretty good level to be, depending on if 100 or 99 is the highest, but that's just me. Yeah! I acquired the recipe for silpancho, which is something with egg. Welcome back, RC. I just did a pretty interesting puzzle. Well, was it as satisfying as it promised to be? Please, I don't need a man, like a creepy man saying that to me in the middle of the night. Of course, I always enjoy a good puzzle. Yes, you do, and I'll have more puzzles for you when the time is right. Some back alley dealings. It's the dog that told me about the the fat puss. Oh no. Oh, thank you for the water. I say, isn't that Cheryl's pal over there? That yappy dog we met on the hunt for Rex? Watch her.
You're right, Pinstripes. Looks like this is his territory, too. Ugh.
Well, in that case, he's bound to know Lisa's house. Go and ask him, Cheryl. See if he's heard of the 6 White House horrors. Go on, boy, go on.
All right. Stop hounding me. I'll go and bark hello and slip that into a conversation when I can. Hi there, hound. Didn't expect to see you around here.
And don't worry, RC, I am indeed stretching. Thankfully, with the Switch controllers, I can do so without any problems. Oh, it's you, hound. Still got your muzzle to the grindstone without all the sleuthing work, eh?
Oh, it's not so bad. Anyway, I was just wondering. Do you know the White House that's near here?
You mean that really gloomy-looking place? I know it well.
Ever seen anything weird there? Like maybe a ghost?
Wow! What have they got you investigating now? I feel for you, hound. I feel for you. So, ghosts, eh? Well, have you ever heard the tale of the sealed cellar?
No, that's a new one to me. What's the story?
They say that old house has a cellar, and sometimes ghosts show up there. It's the kind of lowdown you were looking for, hound?
Yeah, thanks. I owe you a treat.
Well, that was a short. It's just a ghost in a cellar. It's not much of a spooky story.
Though, according to my sources on the street, apparently there's a tale about a cellar in the Wight residence. The sealed cellar, they called it.
The sealed cellar? It sounds like another one of the 6 tales. Good boy, Cheryl. Golly, a cellar with ghosts? I don't like the sound of that. There must be something dangerous hidden down there. Excuse me, what are you trying to keep from me? I can hear you all muttering, you know? Oh, my dog told me about something. We just learned about another one of the 6 White House horrors, the sealed cellar, apparently. Where did you hear that? Who told you? I'm afraid I can't divulge that information, Emiliana. It's sort of a trade secret, you see. Also, you'll think I'm actually insane. Va bene. Obviously, private detectives have sources we legitimate law keepers wouldn't consider using. Well, it was a dog, so you're not wrong. When you're as famous a detective as I am, you'll find some unique leads. Not dog leads. I mean proper investigative leads. Dog leads? What are you talking about, Catriel? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Let's just try to find out about the rest of the White House horrors, shall we? Okay. Oh yeah, the creepy maid. Oh no. Nobody should look like. She's just a freaking rag doll. I don't like it. Oh, hello, Miss. Good evening. Is Madame Dublé at home? Of course, miss. Madame and Rex are both here. They'll be delighted to see you, I'm sure. Just before that, we're trying to find out about the 6 White House horrors. Do you perhaps know anything about them? Oh yes, only too well. There's a story people call the Morbid Mirror from the White's place, you know. Morbid Mirror? That's right, miss. They say that in a cellar beneath the property, there's an old mirror. And when you look in it, you see an ugly, twisted face. Just to be clear, we're not talking about someone who has an ugly, twisted face looking in the mirror, are we? Oh no, miss, it's not your own reflection, you see. It's someone else's. Obviously, it's just a story. I don't know if there's any truth to it. Anyway, I'm sure Madame wouldn't like me to keep you. Sorry, of course. We'd like to ask Madame Dublé some questions too. Thank you. Inside we go. Let's go. Now this place is full of iguana stuff. Oh. Yeah, we already knew that though. Look, miss. All the cat paraphernalia has been replaced with iguana trinkets and ornaments. Madame wasn't exaggerating in her letter, was she? Where did she even get this much iguana stuff? She's rich, bro. She could get it from wherever. I suppose a lady of Madame Dublay's standing in wealth can lay her hands on whatever she likes. Well, let's not allow this iguanatopia to distract us from our mission to ask Madame about the White House horrors. Oh, hello. Look at Rex. I expect Rex is enjoying all the new iguana toys around the house.
Must have cost her a leg and a leg to exchange for all her cat things for her iguana things.
Oh, another puzzle. Puzzle. Look, well then, I'd better solve it. What about me? I love puzzles. You're a puzzle fan too, are you, Emiliana? Not a fan exactly, no. It's a part of the job, a way of honing my profiling skills. Solving puzzles stimulates the brain, Catriel. Watch and learn. Puzzle 59, Sleeping Sand. What? This girl has 2 sand timers. Aren't they just called hourglasses? Who calls them a sand timer? It's an hourglass. When she sees sand and both of them finish falling to the bottom at the same time, it makes her sleep like a log. One of the timers takes 3 minutes, and one of them takes 5 minutes. If the girl only turns the timers over when the sand and one of them has fallen to the bottom, what is the shortest possible time in minutes it would take for the sand in both to finish falling at the same time? Oh, okay. So she waits until it's empty and then flips it. Okay, so one of them is a 5 minute and one's a 3 minute. I would say 15, but that's probably not right. Because then there's 2 minutes left and then she'd flip it. And then there'd be 4 minutes left and then she'd flip it again. And then 1 minute and then flip it and 2 and then flip it and... Shit. Oh God, it's my brain. You flip it. 2, 4, 1. I mean, I feel like 15 is the shortest. Oh, my brain, I'm thinking. I feel like it's 15. I could be wrong, but it's. Or is it 3? I feel like this is like a trick question. Here, I'm gonna check the menu. Hint. If you simply turn over the timer, yeah, okay, it would take 15 minutes for them to both finish at the same time. But you can make it happen much faster than that. What? But, okay, so 15 is wrong. 15 it's not 15. Okay. If your girl only turns over the timer over in the sand and one of them has fallen to the bottom. Wait. Okay, because it doesn't say that it has to be the same timer. So if she puts them both down and that one, then, that'd be 3. 6 minutes. Six minutes, wait.
And the answer will drop out.
Yeah, because she turns over the other timer, even if okay. Because after 3 minutes, one of them is empty. So if she turns the other one over, then it only has 3 minutes left plus the empty one. And okay. You did it. The minimum amount of time it takes is 6 minutes. When the sand has all gone through the 3-minute timer, she turns them both over. Then 3 minutes later, the sand in both of them reaches the bottom. Sweet dreams. I'm so smart. Even though I almost got it wrong at the beginning, because it was like I was like, this solution, it sounds a little too hashed out. Puzzles are really nothing to write home about. Not when the right person is tackling them, at least. Look at you, you're grinning like a Cheshire cat. I am not. Solving puzzles is a part of my job. Well, all right, it is quite fun, I suppose. Okay, I didn't really think it was possible to look distinguished and iguana-y at the same time. I mean, that is pretty distinguished. That's a nice iguana. Nope. Ink coin. I like, oh god, I really like that. Although it makes me kind of think of Kermit the Frog. Which makes me want to watch Muppet movies. Huh. That's Rex. Look at him. Good evening, madame. I'm sorry to drop in on you unannounced like this. Catriel, darling. Oh, I'm delighted to see you, and so is Rexy Wexy, of course. Just look at him. Is that a delighted iguana, Emiliana? I'm a profiler and analyst of human behavior, Catriel. Iguanas are not my thing. Oh, I believe we've met before, haven't we? Yes, it was at the Savoy, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, and thank you again for your cooperation in that case. Not at all. Now tell me, what brings you here today? Another case? Actually, we're investigating the so-called 6 White House horrors for Lisa Wright. Yes, of course. It was I who gave Lisa your details, you know. And do you know anything about the strange happenings at the Wight residence, madame? One hears tales, yes. I remember one in particular. The Searching Soul, it's called. Souls now? Yes, the story tells of a most petrifying spirit that wanders the corridors of that stately old house. Night after night, it stalks its prey, striking terror into hearts of any visitors unfortunate enough to encounter it. Well, the Searching Soul is certainly a blood-curdling tale, madame. Poor Lisa, she was always rather
Rather a quiet young girl, but since her mother and father passed away, she has seemed rather in the doldrums. I don't understand why this girl could be kind of depressed after both of her parents died. Like, I don't know, guys. Seems weird to me. Definitely not normal. I do hope you can help her. I'm quite sure if anyone can solve the mystery, it's you, darling.
Thank you for your confidence in my abilities, madame. Well, I think we know all 6 White House horror stories, don't we? Okay, so there was the cellar, the window, the garden spookies, the another thing, what she just told us. Yes, the ghost in the garden, the wraith at the window, the puppet, possessed puppet, the sealed cellar, the morbid mirror, and the searching soul. Now let's return to the house and determine whether there's any truth in these suspiciously alliterative tales. Good evening again, ladies. Is one to understand that you are now apprised of the details of the 6 White House horrors? How do you know this? Yes, we found out all 6. Now we'd like to investigate them. I mean, maybe we were like, we'll come back once we've done the thing. We would need access to the house to do that, of course. Will that be all right? Leave no stone unturned, ma'am. It is Miss Wight's sincerest hope that you are able to explain these happenings. Va bene, let's tackle these tales one by one and see if we can explain what's been going on. Okay, so we're probably gonna get clues after each tale is checked out. You seem suddenly more upbeat, Emiliana. I think it's highly likely these ghosts are nothing more than people's eyes playing tricks on them. I'm sure that once we investigate, these supernatural phenomena will turn out to be simple illusions. On the other hand, we might prove that they're real. No! Miss Layton, I think it's time you stopped teasing Miss Perfetti and we started our investigations, don't you? Yes, you're right. Let's begin with the first tale we heard, shall we? The ghosts in the garden. Wooster said he saw a number of ghosts in the grounds of the house, didn't he? I wonder where where in the garden they would have been. Wait, this is just the grounds. It's not really garden. Do I need to talk to you? Do you know more? According to my notes, Inspector Hastings hasn't got much of a stomach for these kinds of scary cases. Okay, well, that was incredibly unhelpful. Where am I supposed to be investigating? Looking at a window. Is it the window? So that's where the wrath at the window is seen, or wraith in the window is seen. I wonder what on earth could explain it. That is a question for later. Right now we're in the middle of solving another riddle. Okay, but like, garden? Oh! Oh, hello! Okay, what the hell is that? Puzzle! Did you see that? That eerie light floating up into the sky? Yes, perhaps it was one of the ghosts. I see you found evidence. Ah! It's not Wester, Emiliana, it's Wooster. oh, you appeared out of nowhere, so I thought, despicable of me to have startled you in that way, ma'am. I beg your pardon. It was exactly like this, the ghosts gathering by night. I don't know what I said, but the Google speaker in my room started talking about astrology. A big group of ghosts has appeared. They will run away if they are hit by a flash of light that is the same color as them. The flash can only reach ghosts in the front row, but the ghosts behind them come forward to fill any gaps.
Each color flash has a limited number of uses. Eliminate all of the ghosts using the number of flashes you have at your disposal. Okay. Oh, what is... guys, we're playing... It's the camera obscura. Apparently, we're playing the game. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see. What does that do? Wow. Oh, okay, so it really is color coded. Okay, 3 uses of the red. Bloop. Bloop. Gra. Red. Bloop. Red. Ah, no! Ah, I was so close! Predator. Impasse. Crap. Okay. So if I do that... No, because I only have 2. So I have to do that. Okay. And then... I only have 1 more green. Darn it! You screwed up again. Okay. Let's try red first. Okay, and then... And then... Red. Green. Ah! Get out of here, ghosts!
This should do it, I think.
Yeah!
That's how it's done.
Also, hi, Andy. Thank you. I'm doing great. There's a Kingler. I was actually really happy because Kingler made it into my final team in Pokemon Sword on my last playthrough, and I was like, man, actually it's kind of nice using like different Pokemon. And Kingler's actually pretty strong. Although he did he got bodied by something else, but he did pretty good in the meantime. He did take out Leon's Charizard, and that's really all that matters. You did it! The ghosts have disappeared and peace is restored. It's a little bit quiet without those little fellas around, though. Well, yeah, but we didn't want them there, I guess, because they were loud. A most meritorious performance, ma'am. Now, if you will excuse me. What on earth did he show up for like that? What's on the floor over there? Ernest, pick it up, would you? Yes, miss. Are you sure it's not dangerous or cursed? It's a balloon, I think. So it is, a deflated balloon. Now, do you think the ghost we saw before could have been... Certainly on a dark night, balloons bobbing around in the air could look rather ghostly. Are you suggesting that the ghost in the garden were nothing more than a bunch of balloons? I mean, it could happen. I feel this mystery is starting to unravel. Let's see what we can find out about this raid at the window next. There's so many windows visible from here. I wonder which one the ghostly figure appeared in. Oh, Which part of the ghost is it? That part. Ching. Sorry, I was sharing knowledge. You found the clue. The ghost in the garden. Said that ghost. Okay, Wooster saw a terrifying. Yeah, but it was balloons. Okay, anyway, keep going. Sorry. It's this window. I know, because I looked at it. Shadow in the window! I think it's a chair. I bet that's the back of a chair. Oh, puzzle? Did you see that, Emiliana? A ghostly figure just appeared. There's no need to sound quite so happy about it, Catriel. Well, it's not every day you get to see a ghost, is it? We're very lucky. I'd rather win the lottery, personally. Good evening, ma'am. Another sighting, I believe. Wooster, oh, you startled me again. The apparition just observed is none other than the aptly named Wraith at the window. The form and silhouette, at least, is quite removed from that of an ordinary mortal. Indeed, as in this puzzle. Silky silhouette. There's a silhouette of something behind the curtain. It's made up of 3 statues, but which ones? Look at the 5 statues and select which 3 are the ones hiding behind the curtain. The statues cannot be taken apart and must be used in their entirety. None of them have anything extra on their rear side. This makes me think of like the stupid silhouette humor that they do in like the smoking gun movies. All right, so so said 3 statues, right? Hup, hup, and it had to be this one. Oh no, that one already has the hair though. It is made up of 3 statues though, and it can't be. Oh no! Oh no! It has. Oh! I just realized. That has. What? But there's only one arm. How? What? But only one of these. None of them have anything extra on their rear side. Hint, please. Yes. So it's made by shining a light on 3 statues lined up. Be sure not to muddle up the position of the arms on the left and right. No, it's not muddled. There's not enough. There's not enough arms. There's. Unless you can restat. No, they can't. Cannot be taken apart and must be used in their entirety. None of them have anything extra on their rear side. Unless this one, because it just put it upside down?
Oh no, we still have plenty of time for the mysteries. I'm confused now. So if not that one, then these two? Because I guess if it was flipped upside down. No, that's not enough wings. Well then, okay, then that one wouldn't be necessary at all. Okay, I think it's like that, because then you flip that, and that gives that horn, and you flip that, and you get the other horn. Submit!
Collate the data, and the answer will drop out.
Thanks!
It's just a simple piece of profiling work.
Yeah, well, but, oh god. He did it. The silhouette was a combination of statues A, C, and D lined up to appear as one. A needed to be turned around so that the left and right switched over, and D needed to be both turned around and flipped over. We did it. Thank you, Cat. How are you doing today? Puzzle 61, Silly Silhouette. I didn't even know that's what it was called. Any puzzle can be solved with the application of logic. A stirring performance, Miss Perfetti. Most exceptional. Now, if you will excuse me. Why does he keep appearing and then disappearing again like that? Isn't that a... Look at this, Emiliana. You wouldn't expect something like this to be hidden in the bushes, would you? A projector? Yes, and any image projected from here would look enormous on the wall. So the wraith at the window was just a piece of cinematic trickery? Well, first the so-called ghosts in the garden, now the wraith at the window. Both of them were set up by someone. Which means the remaining 4 tales of supernatural phenomena may well turn out to be a fake, too. Yes, which came next? It was the possessed puppet, wasn't it? Let's head to the living room and carry out our investigations there. They used fishing wire. Is it the butt? No, it's one of the arm. It's part of the day where you start. Oh. Do I have? Oh, yeah, I do have Raft. I think I have it on both Steam and on. No, I think I just have it on Steam. Never mind. I was like, because I don't think Raft is on the Xbox Game Pass. They have Stranded Deep, which looks kind of like Raft. Raft-ish. Don't know much about it other than that. Okay, well, go to the entrance hall. Oh, I have to, yeah. Hup, move. Yeah, because I was playing it I've played it a couple of times with Seer. But it always happens like once every, I don't know, like 6 months, and then I've forgotten how things work. You still haven't finished the story? I got to the point where we have like a 10 by 10 raft and we were cooking food and all of that, but I'm like, I don't even know what the story of the game is. But I assume you just keep building stuff up more until you finally make it to a place. I also found out that I hate boars because they're terrible on islands. Here we are back inside then, miss. So, on to investigating the next 6 mysterious happenings. This is where that possessed puppet is supposed to have been, isn't it? Could it be the one up on the mantle? Yes, the one that moved of its own accord and then cackled loudly. Ugh. And it's in here somewhere as we speak, probably. Like on the mantle? Do you know I can actually feel someone's eyes boring into me? Good evening again. I trust your investigations are progressing favorably. Darf!
Gosh, I'd say you did rather startle me, Wooster. You have a habit of appearing when we least expect you, Wooster. Indeed, ma'am, I endeavor to be present at all times, yet never conspicuously so. It is a butler's duty. Strikes me that butlers are not unlike ghosts, appearing out of nowhere and disappearing again into thin air. Careful, miss, he might hear you. I wish you luck with your investigations, ma'am. He looks kind of, just a little. His eyes are a little. It's fine. Other story islands where you try to find what causes. Oh, okay, interesting. All right then, let's see what we can find out about this possessed puppet. Where is it though? I don't know. Could it be that puppet? The only one in the room? Oh, puzzle time. It moved. The puppet here moved, even though I didn't lay a paw on it. Die! It's alive! Isn't it sweet? What a lovely face. Have a care, sir. All right, I was expecting it that time. He's losing his edge. I remember Miss Wight was a young child doting on that very puppet when it was still ordinary. She would play with it rather like these finger puppets, in fact. Yeah. Puppet performance. This puzzle is worth pick-a-rats. This is a puppet show with finger puppets on 2 hands. You need to move the finger puppets so that there's a blue one on each thumb and a red one on each little finger. A finger puppet can only move to an empty space on the other hand, and you're not allowed to have the same color puppets next to each other on one hand. Select the finger puppets you want to move, and then select the finger you want to move it to. I'm selecting a finger. I can't put it on the finger? Oh, it has to move to an empty space on the other hand. Wait for it. Oh, I can't. Oh God. No. Oh, shit, no. No. No, God, no! Ha. Ha. Aha! Shit. Shit. I keep pressing B instead of just double clicking. Da 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 da! Yay!
If you'll entertain my idea here. That's a relief. I wasn't entirely sure.
Yeah, that's okay. You did it. Good job. You did it. The finger puppets look pretty pleased too. There's more than way to solve this one. It's possible to do it in 12 moves, so give it a go. I did it in 18. I'm not doing that again. Don't tell me what to do, game. I see Lady Layton is blessed not only with exceptional puzzle-solving abilities, but also an exceptional puzzle-solving assistant. Thank you, Wooster. I do my utmost to be a worthy member of the Layton Detective Agency. In fact, miss, I think I may have discovered something important. Yes, Ernest, what is it? Look here, there's some sort of device inside this puppet. So there is. You sniffed that out pretty quickly, Pinstripes. I was thinking to myself that the puppet's movements looked rather mechanical somehow, you see? Yes, that would explain how the puppet was able to move without anybody touching it. So, this is just a wind-up doll?
really don't see what all the fuss is about here. Why are people so scared of these obvious childish pranks? Says the woman who was cowering behind a chair until a few moments ago. What is the matter with your dog, Catriel? Why does she always bark at me like that? Yes, well, there are only 3 of the 6 White House horror stories left now. Next it was, the sealed cellar, miss. I'll have to find a way down there. A cellar, sir? I have been in service here at the Wight residence for a considerable number of years, but not once have I heard mention of a cellar, sir, nor have I seen evidence of one. Don't think old Terror Eyes would let us down there. Looks like we'll have to snip out the entrance ourselves. I don't imagine it'll be easy to find. After all, it's called the sealed cellar. So, this is going to be fun. Come along, let's start looking. The butt? It's the meat of the ghost. Ghost meat. Ghost meat. Okay, hup. Where would I look for it? Oh, I'd look here. I don't know. The rug? Behind the fireplace? Wooster, is this fireplace not in use? Indeed, ma'am. Miss Wight tells me she is most comfortable when there is something of a chill in the air. I see. An unused fireplace, the perfect place for hidden secrets, I'd say. So would I. I just haven't voiced it yet. Stop stealing my thunder. Oh, really? You were thinking the same thing, Emiliana? Naturally, being a residence of some considerable size, there are 1 or 2, or 3 or 4 rooms that remain unoccupied. 3 or 4? I don't even have a kettle. The late Mr. Wight once posed a most interesting conundrum about an unopened room, in fact. The unopened room. That's, pretty on the nose. This is a closed room that no one ever enters. However, 1 year has passed and it seems that something in the room has changed. What is it? Press the A to circle the thing that you think has changed. I'm pretty sure it's this jug of water because it would have evaporated. It's the jug of water. Jug of water. Water evaporates. Easy peasy. I know science. You did it. The thing that has changed was the water jug at the back of the room. 1 year on, and the water inside it has evaporated. It begs the question of who could have put the water in a room that no one ever enters in the first place. I don't know, a psychopath? Yay, Tom Yum. What the hell is Tom Yum? Is that a shrimp in it? A most extraordinary performance. That is a somewhat taxing puzzle. I mean, I guess, if you're not as smart as I am. Well, every puzzle has a solution, Wooster, just as every mystery has an explanation. Also, I just opened a secret way. Look at the fireplace. A passageway's opened up leading underground. Oh, okay. Into the cellar, I guess. Then it turns out her parents are still alive and she locked them away so she could inherit the fortune. It's a way to eat stir-fried ramen noodles. Oh, really? Indeed, ma'am. Most surprising. Well, that looks like our way into the sealed cellar. Let's see what's down there. Hi, Beth. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Would a lantern perhaps be of assistance, ma'am? I carry it with me when I am patrolling the grounds at night. Thank you, Wooster. Shall we then, Emiliana? Sorry? Go down there, you mean? Of course, we can't investigate the cellar from here, can we? If you're scared, you can wait here with Wooster. Just the 2 of you. Let me through. There could be clues down there that a wannabe detective like you would miss. Well, we wouldn't want that, would we? In you go, then. Stop pushing me, Catriel. Okay. Oh, ghost butt. No, wing. Sorry, the butt is coming. Sorry, the storage room. It's now almost a stream. Oh, nice. Doing the D&D stream. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Yes, relaxing is good. I've been having a pretty chill day now that I'm not playing. Not saying that I didn't enjoy playing Dark Souls, but Dark Souls is also just a very stressful game, whether or not I'm enjoying it. Whereas this game is it's just very laid back. A concealed cellar whose entrance is via a fireplace in the hall. What's the deal with this game? Okay, so basically, Beth, Catriel here is Layton's daughter, whether she's his biological daughter or adopted daughter, who knows? Because we know that everybody wanted a little piece of that Layton, but also the woman he loved kind of died in an explosion, and I don't think he was really looking for somebody else. So now we're following her because when she was younger, he apparently left, which is why this game is called Layton's Mystery Journey. Yeah, you see, the thing is, everybody wants to bang Layton, but Layton is a gentleman and just likes puzzles. Yeah, you know, so I don't think that this is his biological daughter. I feel like he adopted. I mean, Luke was basically adopted, except Luke's parents were very much alive. But, you know, yeah. But yeah, at the very beginning, it shows him, like, kind of just walking off, and she's like, Daddy! And he just keeps going, and now she's like, well, I'm gonna make a detective agency, and I'm gonna see if I can find clues about where Dad went. So, we'll see. Yeah, anything is possible. I don't know. Maybe Layton actually... Maybe when he's a gentleman in the streets, but not in the sheets. Maybe he has illegitimate children sprinkled all over London. That'll be the ultimate puzzle to solve. This must be the hidden cellar. It's dark and damp and awfully cramped down here, isn't it? It's like we're exploring an ancient ruin or something. What fun. When you put it like that, miss, it does seem rather fun, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a mystery for us to solve, exactly. As we go through the DNA tests. Puppy love, what's it doing to you, pinstripes? Still, there's no time for games. We must make a thorough investigation of the cellar. Also, Cheryl is a dog who may possibly not be a dog. We don't know. But he can talk, but only to Cat and Ernest. Everybody else, he just sounds like he's barking. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I guess that's something else we'll figure out. That's another overarching mystery of the game. But now he's just kind of a part of the team, and we make a lot of dog puns and things. Cracked mirror. Oh, doesn't that just make you ugly? Hello? The mirror, the reflection, it's hideous. Also, Emiliana isn't technically a part of the team. She's with she's with Scotland Yard, because, you know, Scotland Yard takes care of all the stuff in London. She's a profiler, but she's kind of my rival as well because I'm an amateur detective, and she's like, what? There's no way that you can beat cases that I can't figure out because I'm with the police or whatever. But she also is very scared of ghosts, apparently. The mirror, the reflection, it's hideous. I wouldn't say it's hideous. It's definitely not your face. All right, then, we found it. So it won't be long before... Yes, you're right. Any moment now. One is advised not to approach the mirror, ma'am. Right on cue. Hello, Wooster. I presume this is the morbid mirror, and we're doing cases for, like, rich people. Because this is... Catriel in the Millionaire's Conspiracy, so I'm like, what is going on? But this is case number 5, I think? Yeah, I think 5 or 6, I don't know. We're a few cases in. We haven't really learned much more about Layton, but we're learning more about these rich people. He only talks to you. Indeed, ma'am, the discovery of it here in the cellar is unexpected. Nevertheless, this is certainly the mirror in question, reflecting as it does a singularly unpleasant visage. Even as we speak.
That is your own face, Wooster. Indeed, ma'am. That's kind of rude. It is said that the looking glass harbors magical powers. One is reminded of a deeply reflective puzzle. Perhaps you are acquainted with it? Thanks, Wooster. I feel like this is a ploy. You guys are just gearing up for Halloween? Deep reflections. Oh. Get your light to shine on the treasure at the bottom of the lake. Beneath the water lie mysterious crystals that reflect light just like mirrors. If you select one of the crystals, it more than doubles in size and can change the direction in which your light travels. They say something happens if the treasure is illuminated. I don't know, then you can see it? Whoa! Whoa, that's a big old, oh God, it's large. Oh, no, that's not, whoa. Oh, no. Ooh, oh. Da-da-da-da, I did it! It's like touching things until it worked. Like a lot of aspects of my life.
The proper methods.
Yeah, that's right. Miss Perfetti is also Italian, apparently. You did it! When the light reached the treasure, it mysteriously floated up to the surface. Looks like it was searching for a new owner. There's more than one way to get the light to reach the treasure. You can do it by making 4 crystals bigger or 8. Play around with it and see how many ways you can find. Thank you. Executed. Most keenly, ma'am, if I may venture to remark. Logic is a powerful tool indeed. Oh, the brown-haired girl next to me is, she's Italian. Her name is Emiliana Perfetti. It couldn't have been simpler. Now, if you will be kind enough to excuse me, I have a prior matter to attend to. Butlering is a busy profession, I see. Never mind that. Look at this. There's a void behind the mirror. It leads to the ghost world. Oh, not that kind of void. You mean it's just like a cupboard, so it's not actually a mirror. It's glass. Severed head. Save your vocal cords, Emiliana. It's just a mannequin's head. Yes, the head is positioned so that it appears to be an image in the center of the mirror. Oh, yes, and in fact, this isn't a mirror at all. It's made of some special reflective glass. You can actually see through it. There's even a lamp behind the mannequin's head to illuminate it. Look. Which gives the illusion of a severed head reflected in a mirror. Allura. The mystery of the morbid mirror is solved. Gosh, that only leaves one of the White House horror stories remaining. We're murdering this investigation. Yes, it seems rather than working separately, joining forces has really paid off. If you think so, I don't. Oh? What I need for a successful investigation is information, not collaboration. The only person I can rely on is myself. Other people are a distraction. Okay, there's no reason to be mean like that. Thanks for the pep talk, Emiliana. Talk about thinking you're the top dog. Anyway, enough of this. Clearly the morbid mirror is just another trick. Somebody around here is setting up these so-called supernatural phenomena. Is everything all right, Miss Layton? I just had a strong sense that somebody is watching us. The last of the 6 horrors, you mean? The searching soul. Couldn't say, but I think it would be a good idea to return to the living room. But the butt, it's the head. The butt is coming though. Ghost butt. Good job on the catches, everyone. Oh, you turn off the lights, it's actually kind of cute. Huh, what a silly little trick. There's nothing remotely frightening about this. It's when you're not expecting it that it scares you, isn't it? Yeah. Pink coin. It's a jolly good thing this lantern's right here. The ceiling light is rather feeble. But there's a hidden coin in it. Puzzle! Now, here's a suspicious-looking box, wouldn't you say? I wonder what's inside. Oh my god, 120. Guy, can you... Like, do you guys understand? Granted, the people on YouTube can't see this, but that quote is literally 5 years old. It's 2023. How have we lived this long? How has the human race been around this long? I don't know. 5 years though. I mean, well, it's a week technically to be the true 5-year mark, but still. 2018. That was the time. Now here's a suspicious-looking box, wouldn't you say? I wonder what's inside. No, don't open it. Something hideous could be inside. Oops, I seem to have opened it already. Good job, Pandora. Catriel? Sorry, it just looked too fascinating to ignore. And anyway, there's no cause for alarm. It's only a puzzle inside. But if we don't solve it, our souls go to the devil. Darn those devil boxes. Fit for a king. You visit a castle to show the king the 5 treasure chests you collected on your adventures. However, castle regulations state that each visitor may carry only 1 item of luggage. Wow, strict. What is this, the TSA? You are here with 1 companion, and you are a 3-minute walk from where the king is located. How many minutes will it take to show the king all of the treasure chests? 1 chest counts as 1 item of luggage. Yeah, apparently. 3-minute walk from where the king is. So even if both of us took 2 chests at a time, that'd be 3, 6, 9, 12. That'd be 15 minutes. You saying it's 3 minutes, Andy? 1 chest counts as 1 item of luggage. 6. You gonna make the guards come with? Wait, but Andy, if I'm 3 minutes away from the king, you gotta remember, I have to count in the time that I walk back to get the rest of the shit. So maybe 12 at the very least? Oh man, I only have 1 companion. I'm gonna check a hint really quick. If you take 5 treasure chests to the king, it would take 2 of you and 2.5 return journeys. There's a quicker way, though. What, okay, it'll take 3 minutes because I give them one of the luggages to bribe them. Done. But I'm trying to show the 5 treasure chests. It doesn't say anything about just the... Because it has to be the chests. He wants to show the treasure chests. 5. It doesn't say the 5 just treasures. It's like the 5 treasure chests. Oh, are you saying to move the king? Oh. Walk with me. I have chests. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you came up to me and said that to me, Cat, I'd follow you. Well, yeah, let's see. You might be right. They are like, think outside the box. But I feel like that's kind of presumptuous to go up to the king and be like, hey, bro, follow me.
Simplicity itself.
It is. It
That
is.
was just a simple piece of profiling work.
Well, that's because it's you, Cat. And if you're like, hey, have I got a chest for you to look at? I'd be like, say no more. I don't care if it takes me into a volcano. I'm going with. You did it. Rather than taking the treasure chest to the king, you need to bring the king to the treasure chest. Then you just need to do 1 round trip. And the king definitely won't throw you in prison for trying to order him around. That was a fascinating one, Emiliana. The puzzle was perfectly fine, but the way you opened that box when I specifically asked you not to was not. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. Curiosity would kill me if I didn't look. Pro tip, Catriel loves boxes. Pretty poor pot. That's so sad. Let's look at my collection. Oh, I'm missing. Okay, like this. An oop art from Colombia, but it says replica on the underbelly. Wow, they actually have an oop art in this game. Haven't seen that term in a while. What's at your supper tonight? You got HelloFresh. Oh, nice. Yeah, freaking Stream Elements is like, you could make up to $2,000 being sponsored by HelloFresh. But the thing is, you get money for every person that you get to sign up with HelloFresh. And I'm not a salesperson. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know about that. I don't. And I've had enough people like get it where they're like, it's all right, but it could be a lot better for the money. A pot that collapsed on the wheel. Perhaps the potter had better things to do. Like, apparently HelloFresh works really well at like building upon it. Because sometimes people are like, the spices or other things are a little bit lacking, but it definitely is like a really good base for a meal. But at the same time, like if you're very like short on time and stuff like that, it works out very well. Somebody had the forethought to put a dust sheet over the armchair, it seems. Not a lot of care appears to have been taken in putting these things away, huh? Certainly looks like this room is rarely used. So what's up with this? Why is there just rope on the wall? Is this some kind of dungeon for activities? Okay, well anyway, let's get out of this room. We're going back to the main room. That does sound pretty good though. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make chicken parm. I have chicken and I have flour. I could totally make chicken parm. That's strange. No Wooster. But he was just in here, wasn't he? Look! It's a ghost! I don't think that's actually a ghost. Ooh. Well, where did it go? It just vanished. Yeah, Wooster. Yeah. No, it went down the corridor over there. Oh, listen, I can hear footsteps. It's like someone's climbing the stairs or something. Ghosts wouldn't need to use the stairs. Come along, everyone. After it. Doom, 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 doom. Spooky. Are you all right, Lisa? Goodness me, whatever is the matter? You all look as white as sheets. Or like you were the sheets. Where is it? They don't make stepping sounds, just clanking chains. Yeah, and other stuff. Where's the ghost? We were hot on its heels. Doesn't appear to be in here, though. It must have vanished. No, it didn't vanish. It's right in front of us. You didn't see anything then, Lisa. Check the sheets. Check the sheets. Check the box. Nothing's in the box. Check. I don't dislike dolls, but these ones look like they're gonna move on their own accord. You said that before. Well, check the. I gotta talk to her. Puzzle time. Oh dear, you haven't been plagued by a terrifying ghost, have you? Well, we saw a ghostly white figure, certainly. Oh my goodness, the house really is cursed. You didn't see anything yourself, Lisa? No, nothing. I've just been here in this room, though. Not doing anything, not dressing up like a ghost or anything. Well, this is where the ghost was heading, and there are no other rooms it could have disappeared into.
Are you trying to suggest, Catriel, that it passed through a solid wall? Well, ghosts are ephemeral things. Ephemeral. I'm always so bad at words like that. There's too many sounds altogether. Ephemeral. There we go. It could have simply disappeared, just like they appear out of nowhere sometimes, too. Lisa, do you have any idea why ghosts might be appearing in your home? I don't know, to drum up sales? No idea whatsoever, although I feel like I do understand how a ghost must feel sometime. So alone. Whatever do you mean by that? All alone in the dark, the poor ghost must be very lonely, I imagine. I think they wander around looking for company, really. Just like this puzzle. Okay. A black and white conundrum. The black ghosts travel along the white paths, and the white ghosts travel along the black paths. They've been split up from their friends in the black and white maze. Use the 5 panels to connect the maze paths so the white ghosts are reunited with the other, and the black ghosts are reunited with each other too. Press and hold A to pick up panels that you can move and then complete the maze in the right-hand frame. The panels that are already placed cannot be moved. Okay. Oh God, this is already messing with my head. Okay, so they're just kind of there. That leads to nothing. That's not good at all. That looks pretty good. And that's nope. Maybe that. Nope. Among Us. Anyway, nope. Oh, no, that's actually that's not great. Oh, okay. Haha! That leads to, yeah. Okay, yeah, they meet each other, and they can also meet each other. Submit!
This is an interesting one.
Da-da-da-da!
That's how it's done.
Yay! Man, I'm getting puzzles that I can actually solve today, which makes me look smart. You did it! Now the black and white maze is all joined up, and the pairs of ghosts have been reunited. Frightfully good of you. Oh, look at them. A black and white conundrum. Yes. People are so scared of ghosts, aren't they? But even ghosts can have friends. Unlike me, all alone in this ridiculously large house. Lisa, is that... You did this just so you could make friends with the girls. You set it all up! You set it up! That's a conspiracy with the millionaires. They work here, yes. Oh, you might need more balls. I suppose the ghost we saw was the so-called searching soul. Okay. Oh yeah, you have to, it's dumb, but you can't put in Pokeballs. It has to just be ball, or it doesn't recognize it. I kind of wish they would fix that, though. Wait, why can't you buy, what? Or I think Pokeball, then 5, maybe. Yes, and I didn't see any signs of trickery this time. Unlike the other 5 apparently supernatural phenomena. So perhaps, golly, it was a real ghost. Of course it wasn't. It must have been a trick of some kind. A searching soul roaming around looking for company. Sure sounds like Lisa. The butt! We got the butt! The ghost butt! Put the butt on the ghost. The gut gets complete. Okay. Time to solve it. Even I solved this one, because the other one I was like, I didn't even know it was an iguana. Well, I knew it was something. Solve it! Yes. Now I've uncovered the truth. The mystery is history.
Interesting. I've just completed my own profiling assessment and reached a conclusion too. Well then, it looks like it's time to reveal the truth about the White House horrors and the ghosts that roam its corridors. Seems we both arrived at the truth at the same time. How disappointing. Yeah, Rana, yeah. Let's go and tell Lisa, shall we? She's right there. Of course we're gonna tell her. We're in the room. Lisa, we've managed to ascertain the truth about the strange happenings here. You have? Goodness, that's a surprise, I must say. Nobody else managed to. I was expecting you to be a little happier at the news. No, I am happy. Please do tell me everything you've learned. It turns out the ghosts here weren't haunting the house after all. What they've been haunting is your heart. Oh, cutscene.
I've deduced the identity of your ghost. It's Miss Seeker. First name, attention. No, that's not right. Let me rephrase. Not Miss Attention Seeker, but Queen Attention Seeker the 13th.
Dang. Wow.
Liza.
Oh, Liza.
You
Her
used
name's
your
Liza, not Lisa.
wonderful craft skills to make ghosts yourself, didn't you? You deliberately engineered all this fuss, setting the people who came to investigate an impossible puzzle to solve.
This is some terrible cops.
Liza, you've been lonely, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I just needed company. I needed someone to talk to. Anyone. I just couldn't bear it any longer.
Did you know that you could be like, hey, let's have a conversation, and then you talk to people? Wow. Good job, Liza. You've leveled up in socializing.
Well, you can always call on me, Liza. I'll be happy to chat with you anytime you like.
Oh, Catriel, you're too kind.
And don't worry, I'll give you my very best consultation rate.
You going to charge her? You realize Liza hasn't been over for a chinwag even once. You think she's dressing up as ghosts again?
Wow, rude.
No pause for alarm, Shirl. Liza has plenty of new friends now.
Yeah, that was
Ghost
quite the
hunters have
burn. That
flocked
was
to the
like
house.
that was like charging up the beam of burning. Yeah, no, you're not just seeking attention. You are the queen of seeking attention. Like, oh no.
She's even set up a club for people interested in that sort of thing. It's called the Supernaturalists.
Oh, that's actually that. Look at
It
that.
is.
It is.
Perhaps they'd be interested in a supernatural talking dog, huh?
Hey, I'd wear clothes if I could. Anyway, I'm pleased for Liza. At least she doesn't have to be a lone wolf anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, although she may be overcompensating. They seem to have ghost parties at the house every single day now.
That's a lot of parties.
She sent this photograph. Look,
It's like a photograph of a murder scene.
Shocking.
What? Why is it so shocking? Oh. She was the ghost of her true potential for so long. Just waiting in that big, lonely house for somebody to notice. To be her friend. I hope that's Juice, because I don't know how old she is, but she's looking... Well, I think her cheeks are just pink because she's a lady and this is anime, but she might be drunk. Now she has dozens of friends and she can finally start enjoying her life, even though her parents are just super, super deceased. Yes, save progress, please. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that took like 2 hours, dang. Yeah, ghost exorcises. Oh, a new shop. A new level has been added to the Hound and the Pound minigame. Yeah, they're definitely wine flute. Well, sometimes we'll drink like sparkling cider out of wine flutes because we like to feel fancy, even when we're not getting turned.